Now, I call it. Yeah. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters.
Yo, what's good, family?
Everything's good, man.
Yep.
How y'all?
Welcome to Sparring Minds. Hightower here.
Sam Little, Mr. Maritime.
The chef, Mr. Main Topic.
Family. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Can't complain. Beautiful Sunday. People acting like COVID is not existing at all. It's just
Facts.
I would just think everything just got canceled and like we ain't out of work and school and all that other good shit. Like this is crazy.
It's ridiculous out here, man.
Yeah, man. I'm enjoying this a little bit. You know, I get to sit back, you know, relax a little bit. I get a little bit more quality time, you know, fam.
Yeah.
A little bit more housework done around here. You know.
I got some work over here you can do, bro. Real talk.
I'm expensive, man. I'm expensive. I'm charging.
That's fine, man. No freebies, man. I just ain't doing it myself. I'm lazy. So, many of you guys see Chuck ain't here with us, man. He's not feeling too well today, but he'll be back with us on the next one. So shout out to Chuck. Get well. See you soon.
Capo, get better, Capo.
Yes, Chuckster.
So, fellas, I got some bittersweet news, man. My daughter's birthday is this week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she won everything today. Hell yeah, she won everything.
It's not even about the gifts, man. It's about her getting up there in age. So it's opening a whole new chapter in parenthood and dadhood and things like that, man. So I gotta think different. I gotta act different. You know, I gotta lead her properly, and it's scary times, man.
Yeah.
Scary times, man. But I guess with that, man, we should probably talk about, you know, how we got to raise these girls, man, and do's and don'ts. And, you know, we're all doing this for the first time. Sam, you've got a little more experience, but, you know, shit, what am I supposed to do with this little one, man?
Well, first, you got to take care of that birthday. Let's just take care of that birthday. Let's take care of that birthday.
Sure.
You know, but before we get into any of that stuff, why don't we jump into, you know, the brackets? What we got, or what's going on this week before we actually get to the brackets?
Shit, I don't
you know. You just said we got the Last Dance tonight, right?
Last Dance tonight, yep. Dream Team, episode 5 and 6.
I believe some of this though will be centered around Kobe. I believe Kobe will be in this. I think it's 5.
Think so.
Kobe, because seeing this the 98, it would be that 98 All-Star game in which I believe that they pitched up for the first time.
Okay.
In the All-Star game, at least, they played early that year, but they will match up in the All-Star game. And like in the clip, you know, Jordan is kind of tapping Kobe like, "Yeah, I'll see you down the road." Thing. So I'm interested in kind of seeing where that spark goes. I mean, I think anything involving Kobe right now is still extremely sensitive, because it just does not seem real, you know, still that happened.
Yeah.
And we're talking about him in sense, you know what I mean? And, you know, as we all know, Kobe was one of the major girl dads up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Matter of fact, Gigi's birthday was last week?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Just the other day,
Yep.
So, you know, tonight will be really, really interesting as far as that goes. It's tough to even talk about that sometimes, you know.
Yeah. For real.
But yeah, definitely Um, fatherhood, man, it's a beautiful thing. I think it's something that we can all agree change all of our lives. Like I said, Sammy, like you said, Hightower, the most experience in that, seeing that his young queen is in college right now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
second year, Merrimack.
Shout out to Sam. And it's just, what I can see right now, just a little trials and tribulations. I think sometimes it's just preparing yourself for those uneasy conversations. You know what I'm saying? There's so many there's so many of those to dive into. Watching her becoming a woman, all that stuff, and then if there's situations where you're not with the mother anymore, and then that part of it, like you start dating someone else, and in that aspect, so then you gotta kind of broker that thing. And I've recently, learned through experience that it can be pretty tough. But also, it's a good thing too, though. You know what I mean? Because it just opens up early healthy dialogue between you and your kid. You and your daughter, and it's tough. Sometimes you just gotta have those harsh, tough conversations. But they do mind, having those conversations. It's really tough. Stuff you gotta do. It's a part of life. It's like I said, it's a beautiful thing too. So it has a bunch of things going on with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what you think?
man. Every day is a new day, and I'm learning every day, man. Because I had to learn to change diapers. I had to learn to teach her how to ride bikes and all of that stuff. So I mean, it's kind of somewhat natural at this point, but now this is a whole new thing. Now it's different from raising a little girl to raising a young woman. And she's still young and innocent, so she's not thinking. Well, I don't think she's thinking that way. But
Right.
I imagine at some point it's going to come to a head where we have those tough conversations. But like my wife can manage some of this, being female and all, but I got to come in with the male perspective on how she has to move and navigate through this thing called life, man. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, man. But I'm gonna lean on y'all, man, especially you, little, because I know you done been through it already.
Yeah, I've been through it. I mean, I've been fortunate though. With Sam, she's been great. Like, I haven't had any crazy issues. I haven't had that some guys have to go through. And I have a good. Her mother's real good. So her mother does a lot of the stuff that I can't explain and whatnot. But I'm always giving advice to the point where she's tired of hearing my mouth and whatnot. I'm always giving advice. She's made me real proud. And then I got this 21-year-old right back here. She's a terror. But this is my buddy, right? You say what up? So she's gonna give me the most problems. She's gonna give me the most problems. She has the most sass. Yeah. I don't know what to do. But I don't know. You come to me, pick my brain, but I may have to have, Yanaris actually kind of help you out a little bit, because she's done a lot of that work. I gotta, big up to her, help raise, my daughter correctly, and whatnot. Like, she's been real good. I mean, Zen also with Zoe.
All right.
But,
so then, you say your daughter's in the second year in college, so
yes,
she's of age. So when did you start? When did you start letting her date?
You know what? That caught me by surprise. She did a very, they don't tell you that stuff off the back. That stuff's always hidden. Kids, they're not coming to you because they know that you're going to be on them. I ended up finding out.
The moms know.
Yeah, the moms definitely know.
No,
Yeah.
I meant to cut you off. I was saying the moms know, not the dads. That's all.
Oh, no, she definitely knew. She definitely knew. She already had an attitude with the kid and everything before I even knew who the kid was. When I found out who the kid was, I was like, oh, that's one of my guys. I was like, wait a minute, that is one of my guys. Wait a minute, what are you doing, But, you know, real good kid. I'm not gonna shout him out on here. I don't want to embarrass him. But you know, I just told them to just think wise. And I told him, don't act up because I will find you. But listen, you gotta put the fear in. You gotta put the fear in death in some of these guys. I mean, you'll see. But he was my guy. But I trust her to make the best judgment and stuff like that. And you kind of let them do what they do, you know, and whatnot, and just go from there. Just keep talking to them. Keep talking and giving them advice.
How old was she?
Shit. You know, I could be lying to myself because, you know, like I said, they keep these things a secret. I want to say she was probably like 17 because I'm one of them overly protective fathers. You know, she didn't get to go out the house, you know, like, you know, she can go in the playgrounds and stuff, but sleepovers, y'all want to sleep over, y'all can come to my house.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Y'all can come stay here. Like, like she already knew that was out. That's, you know, I don't play that. I don't play going in nobody else's house that I don't know these people, you know, I'm very overprotective. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I let my daughter go to sleep over, so I guess I'm different in that regard. You know what I mean? And knowing the people and then just trusting the judgment of her mother to make these decisions also, too. You know what I mean? And I think that's key. You know, that's very key when you're co-parents. Like, the other parents, you know, have to trust the judgment of the other, depending on the nature of relationship and what's that like, you know, post breakup and all that stuff, and everybody moved on to different situations and stuff like that. I think it's just sometimes like you just have to trust. I know for me, like there was a couple sleepovers my daughter went through, and I knew kids based on going into class and stuff like that, and might have met the parents like once or twice, you know what I'm saying? But her mother had a better relationship with the mother of the girl. So in the end, I trusted her and like, well, I know you ain't gonna put her in a situation where something happened to her because I know how you feel about it. So I don't have to worry about that right there. So, you know, like those kind of times, and again, everybody does things, you know, different and stuff like that. But I went with that in those times. You know what I'm saying? Like if nothing's ever happened, she's been cool. And, you know, she went and did makeup and all that stuff and over the sleepover. Like, as long as you're not going out the house doing that, I'm not the biggest fan of it. But keep that in the house, you and your friends, stuff like that. I ain't gonna be like, you know, the hall monitor or stuff like that. I get it, you gotta be firm and lenient, but I just think that there's like that time where you can't have too much of an overhand, because in my mind, having too much of an overhand is gonna make them curious to know, like, well, what are you stopping me from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you're trying to shield me from? You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I told my daughter, I was like, yo, listen, I can't protect you at all time from everything, right? All I can do is just give you advice. You know what I'm saying? You make judgments based on how you were raised. And if something happens, you know, you dating a guy, you get hurt, whatever the case may be, I'm like, yo, it's a part of life. We can talk about it. I can tell you, you know, this, that, and the third, give you my opinion on it and kind of go forward. Because sometimes there's just some things I can't prepare you for verbally. This stuff will just happen. And then if it does, you know, as long as nobody puts their hand in anything like that, come talk to me and we'll figure out how we can help you not get in that position again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes that experience that you're going to go through things is a great teacher as well. You know what I mean? Because as a parent, you want to be there 24 hours a day and all that stuff. But the reality is you just sleep. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get in to let them know about situations that may happen, arise, how to handle it. that, and the third, and just like
You can. You can.
but not lie to them. That's the one thing that I've learned. And I tell my daughter that. I'm like, no matter what it is, don't lie to me. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out afterwards.
Yeah.
I never want to find out from anyone else something regarding you. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we want to do.
Nah.
If what you're saying is true, little man, 17 is a good age. That's what I would like, but I don't think that's gonna happen over here. Even my wife and my daughter already been talking about it, man, and I'm thinking it's probably gonna take place in the next couple of years, and she won't be 17 then. She'll only be 13 in a couple of years.
You know what? What's been your proudest moment? The both of you guys. What's been your proudest moment as of now? You know, up to date. That you've had with your daughter. Like, what's been the proudest moment?
Wow. I'm gonna take that one.
You want to go first?
No, you go ahead, man. I need a sec.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Shit. I probably can say she got an award like 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. She got an award for like kindness, compassion, showing empathy to her fellow classmates. Like stuff. Wow, like how do you have that in you to be like that towards other kids? You know what I'm saying? Nurturing. Yeah. So just hearing how some teachers, in fact, like that right there, like hearing how they talk about her in that regard of how she is towards other people. That stuff that just is a reflection of her environment, who she's around, what she's been taught at an age where she knows, like, you know, just again, to respect people, you know what I'm saying, be firm, be kind, you know what I mean, until someone is not like that towards you, you know what I'm saying, and depending on the situation, you know, if you have to defend yourself or whatever. But yeah, just her getting an award based on kindness, compassion, and to have it on my wall, that was by far. I mean, it's a lot of moments to think of, but that's one thing most recent stands out. That was that award. So I was extremely proud of that.
Okay.
I think the proudest moment for me is, I think, just being present. Because usually we're like creatures of habit, and you know, you learn by doing or you learn by seeing others do. And I didn't really have a role model to look up to show me how to raise a child or you know, treat women a certain way and all that stuff. So you know, here I am almost 12 years in, you know, as a parent, and I think just the proudest moment is just being able to say, you know, I've done it to a pretty decent degree thus far. You know, my daughter knows that she can rely on me for whatever, if it's talking, if it's finances, if it's, you know, she needs to get somewhere or she needs to get something, you know, whatever. She knows that she can come to me. She knows she can come to her mom as well. But a lot of times it's been just kind of her and I. So we've had that father-daughter bond since she was very little. So yeah, I think the proudest moment for me is just nurturing her from, you know, then to now. And, you know, I still got a long way to go. She's still, you know, young.
Okay.
I'm on the right track, man. And that's me. That's my pat in the back right there, man.
Okay. Salute.
Yeah.
Salute to it. Oh, me? Woo.
OG.
You know, you know, Zoe, you know, just how smart she's, you know, like how smart she is right now, you know, and how she just wants to continue to learn. And she's always like at me, you know, like right now, you know, more than ever, she's like, you know, I need to go do my work. I need to get this done. Did you turn on Zoom? Because I got class. Like, she's just on it. You know, I'm just proud, you know, that she's in the care, and she wants to learn. She just wants to keep on. With Samantha, I've had, I mean, because she's older. She's my millennium baby. She's 20 now. I've had multiple with Samantha. I think my proudest moment is just her being able to, actually, her probably being one of the first to actually get into college. I didn't actually go to college, so that was a proud moment. She kind of dedicated, getting there to my mother, because my mother used to push her. My mother's gone now, but I know she's looking down on her, real proud about that. But I think her being in college and her succeeding and doing well and everything, I think that's one of my shining moments. The basketball stuff, I'm glad about that too, but I think that's one of the proudest moments.
So I realized we didn't get back from Maine on the age that, Jacayla's going to be able to date. What do you think,
man? I mean, teasing her now. Like, I mean, like, I see some like little boy in her class, like, that'd be like, he going out his way to like be overly nice to me and like real extra to her. And so like, I'll tease her, now I'm like, oh, I'm like, Thomas asked you for your TikTok, huh? He asked you for your TikTok, and you want to follow you and stuff. So I'm slowly but surely preparing myself for it now. I can't say for when it's going to happen, but I'm just preparing myself for the fact that I know it's coming. I just don't know when it's coming. You know what I mean? Again, I would hope that she's middle school, high school, somewhere along that age. I can't say 17 would be it, because it might be before that. But the thing is, right now for me, is to just educate her as much as possible on different things like that, and just talking to her, and just, you know what I mean? Just staying consistent with that part. You know what I mean? So it's that subject for her. It's not really something that she likes to talk to me about. So, like, and that's why I try to keep the dialogue open and make sure it's good, because I'm like, yo, listen, I don't want you to get older and feel like, yo, you can't come talk to your father. Like, nah, you can come talk to me about whatever, even if it's some shit I don't like, I don't want to hear. I still am your father at the end of the day, and will always be open and honest with you when it comes to that stuff, even if it's stuff that I know is regarding you and a little boy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I will talk to that young man, make sure he understands, listen, this is a special young lady that you are talking to, my brother. And if anything...
Yes, because I will be after him.
It's all going, I'm telling you, it's all over with if anything happens to her. So please make sure, treat her like a queen, guard her with your life, but understand something. If something happens in your care, or listen, man.
We're going to go for a long ride.
I'm coming to see you.
Yeah, we're not playing those games at all. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, take care of her right. If she's good to you, be good to her. If she's not good to you, you know what I'm saying? Then, hey, go find you someone who's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just open and honest if possible. As much as you can stomach it as a father. You know what I mean? Yeah. For real. It's just
continue to be open.
You're like,
Zoe, what up?
What you say?
What happened?
No, I was
see Zoe in the back. Zoe's hiding. Play a pop.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
Next.
It's gonna be a trying time for me, man. So y'all keep me in y'all prayers, man, for sure.
How old is she turning?
She's turning 12 this week. And
12?
Yeah, and we've already had the boy
close to the teenager.
You know what I mean? So I imagine any day now is those conversations are gonna resurface. And I gotta just guide her, I guess, in the right direction, man. Tell her to stay home. Oh,
We was gonna say I pray, man, for him.
yeah.
Word up. Gonna say I pray.
Yeah, what else you got, man?
Excuse me?
What else we got?
Sheesh. Let me see. What were you about to say, man?
Nah, I think Hightower said what we got next.
Yeah. Or if we got anything more on this. Because we're both really
Shit.
Shoot.
This can go on for a while.
yeah.
This can go on for a while. You know what I mean? My thing is, okay, so like, what is that conversation like, Sammy? I need to get some insight on that when it comes to talking to your daughter about the whole boy thing and something like that. What is that conversation like? And is it just you and her, or is it you, her, and her mom when you're having
It's
that
not even me and her. It's me and him. I don't talk to her. I leave that. I leave that to mom. You know, matter of fact, I will shout his name out. You know, I think me and Dana, we sat with each other for a little while, and when I found out, you know, I gave him the eye. You know, but you know, he's like 6'7". You know, he's like 6'7". And you know, I'm just like giving him the, all right, you know that's my girl, and he, you know, he gives me a little smile back and everything, you know. But like I said, he's a real respectable kid, real good kid. There's nothing I had to worry about with him. Nothing I had to worry about with him. But now I leave that girl talk with them. Like, you know, when I'm with her, you know, I'll probably, hey, be smart, you know, and you know, she give me the nod, but I leave all that to the mom. I leave that to the mom, because I don't even know where to begin with her.
That's what I mean.
Like with Zoe, I just hope her mom, you know, is able to talk, because I don't know where to go.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be an interesting talk for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna lean on my wife heavy for that one.
Y'all big on activities with your kids?
Like what?
Well, actually, y'all big fans. You know, like with Sam, I was a big fan of hers. Like when I found out that she wanted to play ball, I'm like, damn, that's right up my alley.
Uh-huh.
I'm at every game. I'm at every game. I'm cheering. I'm, you know, I'm like the water boy. You know, I'm on the sideline coaching. You know, to the point where the coach is looking at me like, nigga, if you don't shut up, like, you know, Now, how are y'all like big on their activities? Are y'all, you know, well, actually, Maine, for instance, you do a lot with JK.
Yeah. I mean,
I see a lot of stuff you do on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, activities are something that I've, you know, since she's been of age to really do it. You know what I'm saying? I found all of the found activities for her to do. She's been in dance class, and I signed up for an etiquette class before. Body. She was modeling. Shout out to my homie, my sister Miss Shamika James. Had a dope fashion show at Lombardo. Yeah, I mean, it all selling the candy. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like, you know, that's just stuff that I was supposed to be doing anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love. It's not just signing up for the activity, because it's one thing, because you know what I'm saying. Like some parents may sign their kid up for an activity, but they may just bring them and drop them off and like keep it pushing back in an hour. So no, I'm not dropping you off. We go in there together. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to leave when it's over. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're not doing none of that drop off and pick up, none of that stuff. No. If I signed you up for this, we're going to sit there the whole time. We're going to go through it. Hey, yep, everything good. I ain't nosy. I ain't overcoached. I ain't telling nobody how to do their job. I'm sitting back, chilling out, make sure it's good. Hey, water, something like that. All right. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Other than that, let the person that's in charge of this, let them do their job. I'm not trying to come in and do no one's job for them. At that moment in time, I am just dad.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not doing anything else. Word up. Straight enjoying the moment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've signed up for a lot of things. You know, it's funny. Like I said, I would always tell her, I'd be like, yo, listen, if we sign up for this thing, you know what I mean? Not going to quit. You're going to stick through. If you don't like it in the end, we won't rejoin the next time, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, we're not quitting in the middle of something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really know if you like something, you know what I'm saying, yet. For you to be like, oh,
Yeah.
like it, and I ain't did it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we're not playing those games. If we sign up for it, at the end of it, whatever it is, you don't want to do it again, cool. We're not quitting once we've started something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just to have that mindset there, like, nope, I'm not raising a quit or anything like that. And, you know what I mean? And she has a great mother who is not doing the same thing that, you know what I'm saying? Not raising. Yeah, man. I love those moments. I love dance class and karate class. I love all that shit. You know what I mean? Hair salon, nail salon. I love all of them. You know what I mean? Like, I take my daughter to get her nails done, her hair done. I'm raising a monster in the end because
for sure.
Yeah.
I love those moments because it's bonding time.
Yeah.
You know, more than anything, and I love that shit.
Yeah. That's how I approach it, man. I'm on the sidelines for whatever she's doing. And since she was little, we had her going through all types of things, dance, soccer, ice skating, like whatever it was. And even to today where she has like a foot on the basketball court and a foot off of it. I'm just like, listen,
Yeah,
you're ready. You know who to call. Well, we're all waiting on you. So, it's what it is. But it takes me back to when she was at she actually played on her basketball team last year. And she was so excited to do it or whatever, but she was upset that she wasn't getting minutes. And I'm like, babe, like, what do you bring to the team? And I say that to her because she wants everything, but doesn't want to put the work in a lot of times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, babe, like, look at who's playing and look what they're bringing to the team. What are you bringing that can help the team? And, she was silent or whatever. And I didn't mean to be so harsh on her about it, but I was just like, listen, you have to understand, you have to bring something to the team. The coach, has plenty of bodies, but he needs bodies that's going to produce and do something. So, she took that in mind, and we did some practice in between games or whatever. But one game in particular, I always told her, like, when you're in position to where you're comfortable to, pull the trigger, go ahead and shoot it. And found herself in a position to shoot it. She put it up, went in. She looked for me in the crowd, and it was the best feeling because she was just like beside herself. But I told her, I'm like, listen, you gotta always have those moments. You just gotta work, But I'm super big on activities. I want her to be busy. I want her to be, experience, how to win, how to lose, sportsmanship and stuff like that, because you can't teach that. You have to learn that by doing. And I feel like sports is something that kind of brings that out more than maybe anything else. Yeah, I'm definitely big on activity. I'm trying to find something to do now, but with this whole quarantine thing, man, it's setting me back. That's like I got to restart the clock or something.
I mean, I told mine the other day. I said, "Yo, I'm gonna buy you one of those like little model heads like that you get in hair school." You know what I mean? I'm like, she's always practicing braiding on her dolls, and she like taught herself how to braid. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get you a bigger one." And I'm like, "Yo, while you're in the house under all this, in between, your Zoom class and all that stuff, I'm like, yo, pick up something like get your little activity started." You know what I'm saying? So I said, "I'm gonna order you the head for braiding." I'm like, "I give you the notepads." I'm like, "Yo, go and design your little T-shirt and stuff like that." I'm like, "Yo, put your creativity down on paper and stuff like that." You know what I mean? Like, just don't have it in your mind. Write it down so you don't forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shot. You know what I mean? And see what's up. And one of my friend's daughters, I saw online today selling her own lip gloss. She's about the same age as Kayla. I'm telling you, Kayla. I'm like, see? I say, yo, that's why daddy wants you. Yo, do your little T-shirt or so. I'm like, listen, if you get something started like that going, I got you 100%. But I'm like, I'm not gonna do everything for you. I said, but look,
Yeah.
I said, look, I wasn't trying to throw it in her face, but I was just like, look, someone the same age as you, look at that. She got her own lip gloss. She's selling it. You know what I mean? Just trying to, like, hopefully using it to motivate her to get her excited. Like, you know what, Daddy? Now I'm going to do this at the third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll see, man. I hope it works the way I want it. Yeah.
So, Sam, what else you got going on over there?
I don't really have much. I mean, I got a marathon going on. If that's what y'all want to hear, if y'all want.
If we ain't got nothing to talk about, man, what's up? We can close out.
We can get the marathon going. We can get that kicking. All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of long. Goes with what we're talking about right now. You know, I am your biggest fan. I'm your protector. I will always defend you. Yeah, I will get angry. I'm going to get angry every now and then. I definitely will get frustrated. Come on, cat. I'll be proud of you. I'll be your confidant. I'll love you unconditionally, because forever and always, I'll always be your dad. And that's how I'll leave out of here with that marathon there. Thank you guys. For letting us hear about, you know, you being such great girl dads. Come on, cat. I got my cat here bothering me right now, scratching me up. You know, everybody want to be around me right now. I don't know where Zoe went.
Yeah. Don't forget, we got these new brackets up, y'all.
Yep.
What else? Last Dance, we already talked about. That's tonight.
Last Dance 5 and 6.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to see that. I think it's Dream Team and Kobe again. Yep.
And the verses too. Tony Touch and Doo Wop went at it last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Tony Touch and DJ Doo Wop went at it last night. I'm not sure if it was part of the verses. I think they just did their own one.
Yeah.
And next week, obviously, the big joint with Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
That's going to be a whoo.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
I might have to dress up for that one.
You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Let's get out of here.
Any parting words? You say bye? Say bye.
Peace out, Z.
God. Oh, God.
How could I not protect
Another one.
Her stories of her daddy thugging. So if her husband is a gangster, can't be mad, I love her. Never for her, I want better. Homie in jail dead dad. Wait till he come home. You can see where his head's at. Niggas got game, they be trying to live. He seen your mama crib, plus I'm sure he know who your father is. Although you real, plus I